Hey YouTubers out there, this is WordTech. I have another Strumstick video here for you, and this is sort of a summation of what I've learned over the course of a year. I picked up this Strumstick, about a year and a couple months ago. And just to kind of give you a background, I have no musical experience whatsoever, no stringed instruments, nothing. And so I wanted to see if I could actually learn something, and I figured a Strumstick sounds like a pretty simple instrument to learn, and so this has been about a little over a year's worth of experience and just trying to figure this instrument out. And so there's really two parts. One, I first initially learned songs, and it was very simple, like Irish Eyes Are Smiling. Very simple, just one strum per note. And so only recently, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, have I kind of started the whole strumming bit. And so initially, I started off with a pick like everybody else does, and I just didn't like it. It just sounds too brassy, too loud, and I have a hard time with the ups strumming of it. It was a little distracting, and so what I've done is I kind of prefer the thumb. It seems to sound a little better. It mellows it out a bit. But I'd watch other people doing their videos, and I never really understood, well, exactly how are they doing that? I mean, it's really fast. Well, for the most part, maybe you can see this, is I use the outside edge of my thumb about from here to here, and that's about it. And the up strum's pretty fast, but what you need is the butt of the instrument pretty stationary in order to make it to the up strum work. And so once you get that down, it can really improve the sound of the songs that you make. So from that to, whoops, let me try that again. So you can really jazz up any tune by doing the strumming. And so that alone really kind of helps the sound that comes out of your instrument. So the other end of it is trying to figure out songs. Now, if you have an ear for music, that's great. And but in my case, since I'm a total novice, I had to kind of use some tricks. And so one of the tricks is you go to the harmonica websites. Now, the harmonica websites that have a diatonic instrument, like the Strumstick, you can convert those tunes that will work on this instrument. And so I have a little conversion table. I wrote it up here on my sheet here, and let's, maybe you can see that. But basically, there's a couple different ways of doing it. But if you start at 4, that's approximately the open string there, no frets pushed. So this is basically how I do it. So you go to whatever free harmonica tabs website that you can find and look for the songs that you're interested in, and here you go. There's the conversion for it. And so the cool thing about it is any weird song that you can think of, you can search and try it out. And so in my case, I was just having fun, and I found this tune. Kind of messed it up a little bit. Let's see. Whoops. Oh well, I kind of messed it up. But anyway, you can learn, like Hogan's Heroes, for example, and you can play through these tunes and try them out. Now, sometimes the notes are slightly off, but at least it gives you kind of a heads up or a clue as to what the next note is for the tunes that you're playing. And so I've learned quite a bit just over the course of a year. I think it's just for my own entertainment and anybody who's willing to listen. And so overall, this is the Grand Strumstick, and it's a really simple instrument to learn. And over time, you can actually learn quite a few tunes if you're interested, and really just have a lot of fun with it. And so it's all you have to do is get online and check out the other players, but it's just a matter of practicing and trying things out. And in the end, I think it's, if you have any interest, but you're a little intimidated by a 6-string guitar, this is a good starter instrument just to get a feel for what you're doing. And so after a fashion, it gets pretty easy, and people are somewhat amazed that you can do it, but it really is a simple instrument. And so just a little practice and time will get you where you need to be. And after a fashion, you learn tunes like that, and it sounds pretty good to me. Anyway, that's about it. That's after a little over a year's worth of practice and playing with the instrument, and it just goes to show that anybody can figure this thing out. So that's it. Thanks.